Y'all still say tabloids, or am I old for that?
In the media, just say the media.
Oh yeah, in the media.
Oh, thank you. Not the tabloids, in the media. Have you guys seen the Instagram couple that broke up? The famous one, Kristy and
Kristy
Desmond.
and Desmond.
His name is Desmond?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kristy and Desmond.
I don't know these people. Who are
I just found out about it.
Can we
this
bring
week.
up a
do.
picture of them? They are both influencers.
Thank you.
This is an influencer couple. And I just referenced Kristy because we know Desmond because of Kristy. And yes, he built his own platform afterwards. I don't know how to describe her content. She does a lot of jumping around in shoes. She does a lot of, yeah, she does pranks and she does a lot of playful content, annoying her husband, that type of stuff. He's a chef and he recently got his own page doing like recipes, and he does a lot of content making food for her. Actually, it has hit the media that they have separated. She had filed for a divorce, actually claiming infidelity. So that's the news. And everybody has been so surprised by that because they have been on Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media accounts they have as a united front, as this happy couple. So people are like really surprised by infidelity being the reason that they are splitting.
Yeah.
Backstory, they've been together since they were really young.
Sorry.
How old are they?
I forgot. I think that they're early 30s and they met in middle school and they've been dating
Since 16.
then.
Yeah.
Since 16. So they met at 14 and they've been
what happened
dating
to
since
life?
16.
Damn.
Yeah, like how much more you want?
And
I
you
have
know
my
why
life
this was
already.
also very surprising, because they actually just finished moving into the house that they just built together. Yeah, so they were working on this house being built for maybe almost 2 years.
As an aside, building a house is very stressful with your, with your spouse, unless y'all like have divided up who's gonna make decisions on what are joint decisions or whatever. Like when we were building our house, I was like reading like Reddit and all these other things. Like there's a lot of people, and I didn't even know there's a lot of people that end up like getting divorced after the house is done. Simply because like that was just a huge like piece of stress in their life. And I guess maybe the stress didn't clear after, the house was built. It's like it's a very common thing. I had no idea.
That's actually the first thing I thought about when I saw this news.
Really?
I was like, they just built a house together though.
Oh. But you gotta think that house probably been in play for 3 years already.
3 years.
Yeah, true. And a lot of the recent content was like them moving like the stuff in, like them getting their brand new bed and putting it in the bedroom, their first nights in the house, that kind of stuff. So it was just like, wow, really? This is Desmond's public statement apology after the divorce was aired. I want to begin by apologizing to Kristy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding this situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Kristy is the mother of my children and will always come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, as I have always been. Kristy and I have faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Toward the end of 2025, I wanted to separate, and I had conversations with Kristy regarding this. During this period, I made choices that I am not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions. I shared this with her directly and personally, and ultimately we decided to divorce. I asked for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years. I'm grateful for that support and will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you'll continue that journey with me.
Now that I've seen his unbearded face, I literally did not even know that he was a chef too. Because I always see like the funny stuff that they do. I've never seen any cooking or whatever from him.
I just hate when
I liked his French toast recipe. I have that saved.
I just hate when people say, respect my privacy as they air it publicly.
Good point.
That's annoying.
Because honestly, Kristy didn't even say anything.
That's what I'm saying. We won't know anything unless you tell us.
And that is a good point, because that whole midsection with him discussing what he discussed with Kristy and I asked for separation first, and it was so unnecessary. Like,
Diarrhea at the mouth. He telling on himself.
yeah, it was like, why did you need to say that? Because one, it's none of our business, and you're kind of like throwing it back on her. Like, well, I told her I wanted this, so I went and did whatever. So, you know, we talked about it, and now we're getting a divorce.
But where he messed
It's
up,
not my fault.
where he messed up is he said, I wanted to separate, and I had the conversation with Kristy regarding this. He didn't say that they agreed to separation. So regardless, you still cheated.
Ah, good. Very astute point.
Yeah. So you weren't separated, you cheated, and now you're getting divorced because of your actions.
Well, that's probably just a layer of it. Like, I don't think that's the reason why. Obviously, they were having turmoil before that for him to even say that he went to her about it.
Right.
If he stepped out, like if they're at a total place of not really connecting at all, and he steps out, yes, it's cheating, but I doubt that's the reason why they're finally getting a divorce. Unless he was like totally disrespectful about it, like showing it like damn near in her face, and you know what I'm saying? Like how y'all said at the video of him kissing some girl, maybe that was something she possibly seen before we did.
But what is totally disrespectful? Cheating is disrespectful in general.
If I'm telling you I want a divorce, and you're like, nah.
As
And
you
I'm like,
should.
I bet. I'll be back. I'm not cheating. I'm trying to get out of this and you don't want to let me go.
No, that is cheating. You are married. There's a process of getting divorced, regardless of whether or not you want to do it right
Technically-
now
Also-
or not.
Technically, it's cheating,
There's
but
still the layer
There's no
of
technically.
we will never know, right? So it's just like
Keep it to yourself.
he is spinning his own narrative with this. This is the only thing we can go off of. She didn't speak publicly. This is the only thing we know about this divorce because he made the public note. So now all we know is that he asked for the separation and then he cheated on her when that didn't happen. So how do you know that he wasn't seeing someone already and then asked for the separation? We can't, how would we know? He is using these words to spin his own narrative. How do we know that this is the truth?
But the narrative is not putting her in any negative way.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
saying
It's
that
like I wanted a separation.
That doesn't
that's not negative.
doesn't put her in a negative light.
Yes, it is. It's basically saying
He
she
can be
held
like,
her
I'm a
hostage.
complete dog, I'm an asshole, and I want a divorce because I shouldn't be with you anymore.
Right.
And that's what he said.
And that's negative.
That's what people are saying
negative?
based
it's
on
saying,
this.
It's basically saying that, oh, I wanted to separate and she held me hostage, so I did what I had to do. That's what it's insinuating. And no, it's not.
How do you know?
I'm not holding you hostage in marriage. You cheating.
But he said,
that
said,
happens more often
I
than
tried to separate with you.
He said they had conversations about it.
Okay,
They
so
didn't say
what was
what
the
the
result
outcome.
of it?
They didn't say the outcome. That's the conversation right now. They did not have a conversation of whether or not they're going to separate. He cheated and now they're getting divorced. That's exactly what he said just now.
Quick question. Who filed?
She did.
Okay. Was that before or after this monologue?
Before.
Probably before.
She filed before.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say he came around and was like, look, man, I'm kind of done with this. She said, no, nigga. What you think this is?
You got these kids. You just gonna leave me here with these kids in this house that we just bought?
And the
Right.
business.
Nah, in this business. No, you're not dipping out right now.
Yeah.
So let's just say she was holding him hostage.
You can't.
Wait. Not done.
They get too excited.
Not
They get too
done.
excited.
Yeah. So let's just go with this assumption that she's holding him hostage.
Okay.
He could just go and file.
Literally.
Okay.
So
Y'all know men never break up first, right?
that doesn't matter.
Nothing
He
to
tried.
do
We're not
with
doing that.
anything.
Right though.
There has nothing
What happened
to
to
do
that?
with
We just said that 2
he
seconds
said
ago.
they had the discussion.
Right.
And
But
we know women, no, you're not going nowhere. Dog. Go upstairs and chill with these kids.
and I agree. I can 100% see a woman being like, man, sit your stupid ass
Yeah,
down.
what are you
Like,
talking about?
I don't have time for this right now. You know, I
I
can.
gotta go jump in shoes.
Yeah, like she's like, I got content to make, or I gotta go make these kids some bananas or whatever. I don't know. I can 100% see that being her response. But at the end of the day, if she said you're not going nowhere, he could have just been like, bet,
file.
and he could have just filed.
Literally.
Period. Like, he have to leave his house. Let's be real. Any man that is presented with divorce papers or is presenting divorce papers, or woman for that matter, they can stay at their house.
That's when she goes on a date, a first date, and she drives, and the dude picks her up and drops it to the door and say, "Oh, I'm separated, but we're not divorced yet."
Well, but the irony, talking about the first date, is that he was the one on that video.
Yeah,
like,
he was
out
the
and
one
about,
caught in the makeout session,
canoodling and shit.
Looked like last night. So
Yeah.
he can't be the one bringing somebody back to the crib and saying, "By the way,
This is me and my soon-to-be ex-wife's home."
exactly."
Right.
And won't.
Again, if he wanted to leave, he literally just
Just
file.
had to do it.
Just file.
I feel like people act like they have to do certain things. You don't have to do anything
Thank
in this
you.
life. Like, this life is yours to live. You make decisions. So if you did not get married, I'll tell you that. You ain't got to get married. He did not have to get married. And then, because I followed them for so long. But you, like, I'm pretty sure they got married in their 20s as well. So it's not like he was a teenager when they got married. They got married in their 20s. So even more, you have more of these decision-making skills, and you decided to get married to someone knowing that you wanted this freedom. That was your problem. He actively engages in the video, so it's not like, oh, like you see him in the background, he's just so annoyed. Like, he's cracking up.
He's like,
he's in the bathtub.
Kristy,
and
what are
like,
you
I'd
doing?
like to stop you there, because if you look at some of the videos, he's forcing that laugh. That man has been done, and this is
No, please point
That
out
is
which
actually
video.
how he laughs, though.
if you look
and
at
that's
the videos,
actually
you can see him like,
I need evidence.
hold on, because
to laugh.
that
It's
is
not funny no more.
literally.
He's done.
But that was his appeal. One liked him in her videos because everyone was like, "Yo, your husband has the funniest laugh ever," and we wanted more of him.
and
That was
he
literally.
was tired of forcing it. He was tired of performing. He was tired of having his relationship being.
Then you can get out the house
Free
though.
that man, man. Free that man.
But see, but
Drop all the benefits. then.
Wait, but listen, there's no argument
man.
about that.
I'm joking.
but
I don't know
you
nothing
said-
about these people.
You said do you get tired of going to work every day? That's different than having to perform for people every day. That's way different.
I'm sorry. What is a job?
Why do you think I like working at home? Because I don't want to kick it with nobody at work. Like, I don't want to fucking tell you about my weekend.
Exactly.
I don't want to fucking know about your grandkids and your. I
You're
don't.
proving my point. You have to in his lifestyle.
No, you don't.
Everything is recorded.
They literally don't talk about their personal lives at all.
They show it. They don't have to talk about it.
What do they show?
Nothing.
Do you watch it? I think that I watch it the most here on the
I saw her
couch.
jumping in them
I watch
shoes,
it
and I saw him going. I see her putting the-
First of
the
all, she's
outfits on.
very popular. She gets sent stuff. She puts on shoes that she likes, and she's trying out her fucking shoes, jumping all around the place in her
So
new
yes, the
shoes.
answer to your question was I saw her content.
don't have
and he was not
personal
always
content.
happy. He was not. If you look at him forcing a laugh, he's not. It's fake. It's just done.
Do you want to wake up 4 a.m. in the morning every single day, every day, and put on a smile? No, but you're doing it to maintain your home.
I understand that
To
part.
maintain the people that live in your home.
Okay.
So what's the difference here?
Because it's public. It's public, and you have to see your spouse every day to perform
Every
this.
day.
So imagine you and your husband.
You see your spouse every day
doing everything you
regardless,
do,
by the
and it
way.
being public. That
But
was
you don't work together.
What?
every day.
But that's
What a fun job, though. What the
But
hell?
no.
Like, there is so much worse jobs than that. Like, so many.
There's so
No,
much
no, no.
worse.
Send him,
with your wife.
send him to the streets then.
Not with your
Send him
wife.
to the streets since he's so miserable.
My thing is, this goes back to my point of you don't have to do anything in life. He could have been like, okay, Kristy, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. They could have put out a
said
public
he
thing like
tried.
he did with this whole cheating thing. And she could have continued her content
He literally said, "I tried to talk to her."
about the separation, not about not doing content anymore.
And that is just an
How do you know that
assumption
wasn't part of
anyway.
it?
How do you know it was?
He didn't put that in his
didn't
little
say it wasn't.
in his an apology that he was tired of the content. He didn't say that. Everyone's
Not at
assuming
all.
that.
So you know what to
Exactly.
do? Put it like this: tomorrow, right? Don't block me. I'm gonna send you all the times and screenshots of his faces when he's just. You could tell the man is done. You could tell when he's forcing laughs. You could tell that shit. So
Gotcha.
that should be old.
Gotcha. Hold on. Gotcha. So if he was so done, if he was so done, if he a stupid ass forced laugh, yeah, like if he was so done, riddle me this: why didn't he just go file?
Because he has a wife and kids, and it's not that easy to leave.
Why isn't it?
Thank you.
Because you have a wife and
Thank
kids.
you.
What does that mean?
But if you're done,
you
easy for you to be going outside and doing this and making out publicly.
You're talking about posts. I answered your question. Why? Because you lose a lot of shit when you do shit like that.
Wait, but the thing is that you're saying he's so over it. He's so done.
Which you can be.
Right. If you're so unhappy, why would you stay in a situation?
That's what men do all the time.
Is that right? Does that make it right?
But he wanted to separate though.
That's what men do all the time.
And that also goes to Alan's point of like he would have been the worst guy in the world if he.
So who gives a fuck? Like why?
He gave
Literally.
a fuck.
Exactly. That's the problem. Yeah. He worried about what other people think of him
Because his life is on the screen all the time.
So
he has no
to
choice
be worried
to not.
about that. That's how you make a living.
Wait, so why go commit infidelity? If you care so much about what's going on
About the wife and
with
kids.
the content and what's gonna happen in the media, why do that?
What's the infidelity got to do about it?
Because you're worried about what people are going to think about you. So when you go cheat, you know that's going to come out, and now you're a bad guy.
Yeah, he didn't know that was going to come out.
So y'all didn't think I was going to get divorced after you cheated?
For better and worse is only for finances and what?
When your health and your finances, for things that are outside of cheating. Cheating is a done deal. You're done.
That's in the
where's the whole? Yeah,
where's that
where's
at?
that
I thought
at?
it was for better or worse, and cheating is the worst for you.
So it depends on your religion as well, right? So
I don't know the vows. I didn't take them.
right.
It
depends.
Oh, so that's an amendment.
Y'all
to the
talking
words.
about the vows. What that marriage contract say? What it say in the state of Houston?
80-20.
Not the state of Houston.
That's where they at, right?
That
What's
too.
the infidelity clause?
You know what? I think I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
in the city.
You know what? No, listen, Amanda, thank you. No, this is a genuine thank you because I'm gonna get something that says state of Houston because I get tired of people being like, "Oh, I'm moving to Texas." Cool, go to Texas. Texas is not Houston. When you say you from Houston, it means a totally different thing than saying you from Texas. So thank you for that. I'm gonna put that like on a hat or something.
Okay,
Same
whatever.
thing with
Y'all
Philly,
know
too.
what I meant. But Houston doesn't have
and Philly.
their own set of rules. It's Texas as a whole, right?
That's a state.
At the state.
Well,
the
yeah,
state of
for-
Texas.
for marriage, yeah.
For marriage. It's the state
yeah.
of Texas. Okay, yeah, but what is the infidelity clause in the state of Texas?
I mean, but the thing is that it can be whatever grounds you want. It's not like it's different for infidelity. It can be irreconcilable differences. It doesn't matter. But the fact that, because really, she could have
And they may have a prenup.
She really could have said for irreconcilable difference.
Yeah.
What,
I'm sure she did.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Smart
I'm
ass.
sure she did it on purpose because she could have made it private.
But why?
You know, and, no, she doesn't have to. I'm just saying she was just being honest about what it was. She didn't have to.
Not bitter.
Is all I'm saying. How's that
Not
bitter?
How's that bitter? You cheated on me. How's that bitter?
Wait, how's it bitter if she's stating?
I'm saying she could have been honest, yes, but there was a little bit of bitterness in it because she was hurt.
How is it bitter?
How's it
You
bitter by
cheated on me.
stating
She
a
was
fact?
hurt.
Rome,
Well, she was hurt.
you
I'm
cheat
sorry.
on me, but I'm bitter because
You cheated
I'm
on me.
letting people know that that's why I'm leaving you.
Depending on who he cheated on her with.
That
yeah.
and you could
Bitterness
be
can't come
bitter.
into play.
Why
You could be
did-
bitter
what?
at the fact that now I put something out and said I have been trying to separate from you for a while. That would probably make you bitter. Like, oh, now you're going to tell us our business?
Wait.
No, she filed for divorce before he was.
That
dating
is a
now.
grant. That is a grant. That's like a basis for the divorce. Because, like I said, she could have said irreconcilable differences. But the thing is that she just stated a fact. How does stating a fact make you bitter?
And that could have also been like a lawyer.
What does she want to lie for? To protect him?
Like her lawyer could have said, yo, file now before he files and he ends up getting more or whatever the case may be. It's it's a business.
Regardless of whether or not he filed first or not, he would have lost the case of who gets more because he cheated.
Well, I don't think that's the case. I think that based on them having been married for so long and when you're 20s, you're broke, they likely built everything together.
Yeah.
So it's probably like an easy split as far as, I mean, unless she was a smart woman. But 9 times out of 10, I would think that they probably just built everything together and they're both entitled to, 50-50. But at the end of the day, I'm just really confused about how stating an undisputable fact, how is that bitter?
I didn't say that.
No, you said
What didn't you not say? Why don't you let finish the sentence? Sorry.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I digress.
No. What was it? What was
Say
it?
it from your chest. Yes, cause she bitter. She a bitter bitch.
My chest is sunken. Nah, you got it.
Okay, well, I don't have anything more to say about this situation. What I will say, just to end this off, is that the only thing that Kristy posted publicly since the divorce announcement was a picture of her in the new built house, and the caption was, same address. That was tea. It was very tea.